Yo, Sam. Yo.
Indy's hitting cardio.
Oh, yeah. What did you do today?
Because I was going to a grad party to hit legs and triceps on leg X on their machine. I did 280 for 7, I think. For leg press, I did 280 for 8. And then I also did hip abductions, or for the first time, the one where you go in and not out. But I felt so weird doing it. But I got 190 for 6 first. I don't know if that's any good or not, but on the ones going in, and also did close grip bench press for triceps, where I got, I think my best set was 135 for 4. And that's actually a hard one if you're doing it right. And then tricep push down with the rope, I got 57.5 for 14. That's a hard one with the rope. Like, you, how much do you do on, like, you think you can load up a shit ton of weight, but then you can't.
Probably. How many did you say you did? For how much?
13.
Yeah, I was doing like 50 for 10 last week. Yeah. But I like to just do it on the easy bar now.
You know the tricep press machine where you have the 2 things on the sides and you just push it down? I don't know, like, feeling in my shoulders a little too much, but I just like the machine because I feel like it's easy to do with form and stuff, but,
Get on top of it and just use your body weight.
butts on the seat, you can't really use your body weight. And pause on what you just said, by the way, because don't act like that was not, like, the most insane thing I heard in my life. Get on top of it and use your body weight. But, yeah, I got 160 for I want almost 10. It was a little less. Went
What
to a
the?
grad party for 6 hours. Then I went swimming in my friend's house. And now, was I what?
You
We
went?
could
Did you have any spiked beverages?
guarding the spiked beverages. So no.
What do you mean garden?
Like they had a program to check who was getting it.
A drink, but that's pretty.
'cause you have a party with, like, 50 people, and someone has one, and it was, like, unsupervised, like, the parents are responsible for it, so I wouldn't have had it anyway. Also, if you're having that shit and then driving home, that's not a good idea.
I literally could have drinking at any time. Yeah.
Like,
But like I just didn't. Like it's
when
not
you're when you're 19, you can drink in Canada, and I live near Canada, so I ever go on a trip.
takes away the thrill of the whole thing if you're allowed to. The Iran strike.
I've been saying Trump's an idiot with foreign policy for a while, though, so dude, his whole thing was, like, there were no new wars when I was president, the country of America was so safe when I was president, and then, like, a month or not a month in, like, less than half a year into his presidency, we're, like, striking Iran's nuclear yeah, we're cooked, and just a side note, I if this country tries to draft me, I will go to jail for 5 years because I am not fighting for this. I will I will happily and proudly take 5 years in jail if we're fighting for our country right now. I don't support anything we're doing.
Pretty much. Yeah. But what about like the whole thing of like if Trump didn't do that, then Iran would start their own new war. So then it would be new wars anyway. I it's just about countries like yeah, like the selling oil in something other than the US dollar.
In Saudi Arabia, and there's plenty of oil in Canada. There's a ton of oil in Alaska, and we own Alaska, and maybe we just don't make good use of it, but I don't know why we don't figure that out. But I know the US dollar thing, but, this war is about Muslims and Jews, and in the nicest way possible, I don't care. I don't care about Muslims and Jews, and that's not saying I don't that sounds bad, I don't have anything against them, but I also, if it were I'm Christian, and if it were Christians and Jews, I wouldn't care because it's not my country and it's not my war to fight. It's not about the religion, it's just I don't think the issue, presses us, enough that we need to get involved in it. I bet Thunder to win the series in 7 games in the beginning. Game 7's tomorrow if the Thunder win. Screens until there's, a global conflict that could somehow involve me. Okay, here's something good that I think happened under Trump, and you can hate me for saying this, but the Supreme Court ruled, with the justice that Trump appointed, I think it was in Tennessee, basically, states have the right to make laws that ban transgender surgeries for people that are under 18. I agree with that because, what do you mean you're 15 and wanna chop your you know what off? That doesn't make sense. You know what I always envisioned when someone got the surgery to become like a girl to a guy? I thought they'd bring out, a tray of Johnsons and be like, "So you want the big one, you want the small, you want the black, you want the white?"
You have access to her phone's megaphone. Dang, bro, or microphone.
I don't think that there's any issue with like people being trans because they can like do what you want. But as adults, like if you're getting the surgery, that's a life altering decision, and you shouldn't be able to make that when you're 12 years old.
In the chat.
What Bible say? Seeing a part of the U.S. as Muslim and Jewish, the issue can interfere with international trade. I think it's very much a U.S. issue. Yeah, but like, what percentage of the U.S. is Jewish? And what percentage of the U.S. is like the corporations care about money. Like, if you're like a big business and corporation, like you care about money. You don't care about people's religion at all. Bad. Out of the channel, yeah, it's Tim Bob, or maybe it's Tim VZ 212. I don't know. I made it VZ for Indy. But I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm like a pacifist and war shouldn't like can't happen at all because that's like if someone attacks you, you have to attack them back. But I really think that certain world leaders need to do what they can to resolve conflict without bombing and killing each other. That's the main thing I think. Probably. I actually no, because the US is part of NATO. No. Of the like I could see him like sending a nuke at Iran if he did that. It depends how bad the strike is, but Trump's like, "Oh, you killed one American citizen? Take this." And then he sends a nuke big enough to blow up their whole country.
Well, I haven't been watching the news at all in a minute, and I feel like right now is the perfect time to check it out again when like stuff is actually going on. Because most of the time they're like just attention farming. They'll like act like something's going on and nothing's going on. And I feel like right now, like there's actually some good stuff to watch. Is he frozen or is he just thinking? Yeah, he's frozen. What's up, Joseph? Oh, I almost fell. Okay. It seems like everybody's achieving their goals. Let's go. Bro, two people texted me today showing me, one showed me 30,000 steps for the day, one showed me 40,000 for the day. And I only had like 7K at the time. I was like, bro, I'm so behind. But ahead, they don't have it's steps have been getting hard with the 100-degree heat. Where you gotta buy a treadmill and put it inside your house. Oh shoot. Stop. Spanish machine is that approach. I'm gonna change us and I'm not driving. Insecure. They I drove my such a emotion. After the I gave you the ground, mom. It couldn't say I the machine the cruise on me I lose control. No, I now my gosh, peace. Why would you shut my door? Chuck over to that work.
My bad.
You're good.
My friend called me. I meant to say something, but, like, I didn't feel like declining it and then explaining why and then picking back up, but yeah. They call me Mao the way I lazy dong. I wish I had a treadmill at home,
Get one.
you know, space.
Oh, you could get like one of those walking pad things.
Obstacle for cardio, but it's just treadmill is, like, more practical.
If you want to have a midnight snack, you gotta earn it.
At my grad oh, yeah, I didn't mention this, I did yard work today, like, a lot of it. For some reason we decided that we needed to remove all of the mulch and weeds that are currently in our yard and lay new mulch over it, and, like, we have a big yard, so shit's gonna take, like, 5 weeks, and then I'm gonna be on vacation in a week, like, literally almost a week from today, and it's not gonna be done, and all the weeds are gonna grow back, and all the work we've done now will be useless, but it was, like, 85 degrees, and I was out. I don't know how I didn't get a bad sunburn today because I was out so much.
I have to burn 4 more calories.
How many calories? 5,200.
I need one to make sure my surplus is on 500. I'm almost there. Wait, no.
I'm like, after that, I'm gonna start bulking again. I don't really care about being lean, but when I'm gonna be on the beach with my shirt off, I don't wanna be fat.
I just like I really want to prioritize getting bigger. So I don't even know if it's worth it to cut.
So, like, I can deal with it because I think it's important to look good on vacation, but after that, like, I'm gonna say, when I'm in college, like, everyone's so much bigger in college if you've been to a campus, like, I have to keep up, so after then, I'm pretty much gonna bulk until, like, the summer before college and then cut before so I'm not fat.
I guess I'll just cut when it gets uncomfortable how fat I am.
Getting to a point where you're uncomfortable.
Yeah. I think I took the last one.
My left hand was like, people, if you sit down, you should be able to, like, if you're at a healthy percentage.
I feel like I did. Yeah.
Just a little bit.
I had hella salt today and carbs, but I'm definitely not fucking healthy.
But, like, calorie-wise, definitely burned more than I took in today.
Which sparkling ice should we have? Black cherry, fruit. Me too. I'm gonna have peach nectarine.
I low-key I've been having Snapple, but fuck with vitamin water. Propel's honestly not bad.
Especially the grape.
Yeah. What do I like? What do I not like? But Monsters are so good, but
The sugar-free original. Like not the white one. I like the green one.
one for Monsters.
Tastes like anything.
What it tastes like, but to me, it
I
definitely
feel
has
like it
taste.
tastes like tea or something. Yeah. Do you think that sounds like it? No.
It's like because it is a combination of all the flavors. Like that's no, it's a combination of all the flavors. That's what I mean. Like that is if you look on the back, that's what it says. Like that's why it doesn't taste like anything specifically. I like Code Red Mountain Dew. That's just good.
I did too when I used to drink. So, do they make it in diet like widespread? Like,
Unless it's diet, unless it's like once I'm having a mini can and it's like 100 calories. Like that's not a huge deal, but I only drink diet soda now.
is it because of me?
No, but I don't think I want to go back because I like the taste more and it's less calories. So, except for Fanta, if you had a diet Fanta, that's just the worst drink I've had in my life. Yeah, I hate it so much. I like I like zero sugar the most. Like I like zero is really good. Coke Zero is also really good.
And it has a good amount of caffeine. Why?
Because I don't need it. Like I didn't have any caffeine.
We don't need clothes technically.
Um, when we see our girlfriends, but that's for you, not me. But we still do, if you're like me. We don't we as guys don't need pleasure receptors in our butt, yet we still have them, because that's a true thing. I heard about that yesterday on a reel. It's the truth. It's a true fact, because I said it as a joke. My friend today, he's like, "Oh no, like that's actually true." And then he showed me a study that showed it was true. So I don't know who was like the test subject for that, but I don't know. I keep stuttering this week. I don't know why. It's the problem with like ADHD that I have is I feel like I get a bunch of really good ideas and I'm just like all over the place. Like I can't connect them together. And I start talking so fast that I forget what I was talking about before. Or I'll like stutter because I was trying to go too fast. She's kind of like being high.
Yeah, bro, imagine what it feels like to press a button and it just explodes someone's facility. Wouldn't that be crazy? Imagine being in the military and you just get the message that you're the one that gets to go do that.
And vote, and I would not have voted for him if I could have voted. I would have reluctantly voted for Harris because I disliked both of them, but I thought Trump was more. I thought Harris was just stupid in a lot of the things she liked, but I'd rather.
Trump.
No, 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 no. I don't think if I said that, it was so you wouldn't get mad, or the people in not you, the people in your chat. If I did say that, that was why. I don't know, but I genuinely like would not have I would have voted for Harris if I did vote. But, like
Now, bro,
no, this is not in retro it's like, I've always, in the past couple of years, like, favored Republican, but definitely not Trump. 'Cause, like, let's be real, I would rather have, like, stupid shit like furries walking around in our country, like, with a jolly fucking smile than, like, nukes all over our country, you know what I mean? Like, it's stupid. I'd have tampons in guys' bath actually, maybe not. I'd rather have tampons in guys' bathrooms than, like than to have my school nuked, so just chill. What? Sometimes I'm gonna be so honest, I'm really bad at responding to texts. Like, I have, like, 102 unread messages right now.
if you were, who's a famous girl that, yeah, if you were Sydney Sweeney, would Tim be bad at responding? See, it's like it's a
You never have a chance with like, low-key, part of what you like is, like, the pursuit of having someone that you have no chance with, but, like, feeling like you actually have a chance, like, that's kinda hype, but, like, you have to have, like, done it before to know what I'm talking about. No, but, like, I don't even respond to my friends, like, I just, like if they text me something and I don't feel like responding, I just call them.
You know what's so funny? When people they try and like flex their humility, like people will be like, "Oh, I would never get a supercar because I wouldn't want to show off." And then they're by saying that statement that they're not the kind of person that wants to show off. They're trying to show off their humility, which is showing
Yeah,
off.
supercars, like, their safety features aren't good, that's why I wouldn't get one. Porsche because 'cause they're safe, and they're cool. But, like,
Safety.
I care about safety, and if I do get in a crash, I want a chance to survive. My friend taught me how to shift gears when driving today. That was awesome.
Mm. What kind of manual? Is it a WRX?
I think so. There are 6 gears, though, so
Mm. I don't plan on getting a hybrid car.
from 1 to 6, like, no steps between, that was really cool. Because I wanted to see what it'd be like. Dude, the acceleration you feel is like the feeling of an airplane taking off.
Oh yeah. It feels like roller coaster more like. I feel like airplanes used to take off faster. It's not as fun for me anymore. It used to be more fun.
Airborne, and then you feel it, like, in your when they accelerate, basically. 'Cause that's the part you feel, you don't feel it, like, you know how force you feel the force, right? And force is mass times acceleration, so if you're so basically, like, the velocity you're going does not matter, what matters is how heavy the object is and how it's accelerating.
When you're like bouncing up and down.
Hate the feeling of turbulence. They call me Mal the way I lazy dog. Look at my screen. They call me Mal the way I lazy dog. Seems to we have to take it down again.
We haven't said anything crazy yet.
It's solo stream, you know what I mean?
He has whole uploaded of him saying that. It's because he edits his videos blackout drunk.
What I like to do is like go gamble, get blackout drunk, like gamble all like a ton of money, right? Get blackout drunk, come back the next day, and either there's just a bunch of money in your bank account because you don't remember what happened, or there's nothing in it. You know what my policy is whenever I lose a sports bet? It's a little something I like to call get even or get even worse.
Actually do that?
Yeah,
You revenge trade?
yeah, pretty much. But I don't lose. I've never lost a revenge trade. See my socket soon.
I can't believe you bought RTX so long ago.
Dude, it went up 0.52% today. That's
Nice.
a lot for one day.
Wait, today? Today wasn't the market closed today?
Set up point.
I made $35 on an iron condor.
Gonna like boom in the next 3 years. No, it's probably gonna like go crazy, and then the countries are gonna like somehow resolve their problems, and then it's just gonna plummet down to the ground.
Oh yeah. There's pickles in here. Do you like pickles? I feel like people either love or hate them. Me too. Dude, I don't know. It's because I don't respond to haters.
Move your body, listen to the music, sing. Oh.
A video, and he was like, "Remember when we used to be kids, and we would see a grown up, and we were like, whoa, that's a grown up. They're smart." And then he's like, and then we grow up and we find out that they're all retarded.
We were talking about like women's professions, and he's like, "Well, there could be women's physicists," and then Entertainment goes, he's like, "Tell me the physics of a sandwich." Content, like he doesn't. Well, actually, I low-key do think he is a little sexist, but just a little bit, more than a little bit. But like, yeah, but he obviously like exaggerates the level that he is for the content. And you know what I find kind of insane too? Do you know Charlie Kirk, dumbass that debates college students? He's so. I was watching this video. I pull up my TikTok, and he starts talking about why Juneteenth shouldn't be a holiday. Like, I'm sorry, but like,
Her nipple in the middle of a debate.
this one was like, no, I might have seen that. This was him in his car though, where he was talking about. And what I'm saying is like, what the hell? Anyway, so he's like if you're an American, like, and you want to talk about American history, some of the most important moments, like, the 4th of July, our independence, right? World War II ending, VJ Day, victory in Japan, victory in Europe Day, World War One ending. Like, there are many things, and like obviously, slavery being abolished should be on that list if you're making like the most important things that we've gotten done and like gotten rid of in our country. Slavery. So how is it that I open my phone up and he's like, "Mm, I'm going to work on Juneteenth," and his work is just debating dumbasses on a college campus. He's like, "I'm going to work because today should not be a federal holiday." And yeah, fuck that. I don't know. And then I heard like someone in the comments said like it's not relevant because it happened so many years ago. And I'm like, yeah, well, like America was founded so many years ago. Like we weren't alive when July 4th happened. We don't not fucking celebrate it.
A monster right now. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. My friends didn't like the monster I gave to them yesterday. They had the pink one. I actually really liked it. I
Hmm.
stopped by. I partnered with Sour Patch Kids and
But
see.
the rest of the year.
It's just, I just no. I'm boycotting any kind of.
Yeah, that's true. But don't be mad at Ghost. It's Mandela's the one that owns Sour Patch because they're the one that cut the deal with their stupid little sugary candies.
for you to have a bunch of Sour Patch Kids as one energy drink. Low-key, caffeine, because energy drinks are pretty bad for you if you have a lot of them. Like, I don't know if this applies to you, but if you're having more than an energy drink a day, that's a big problem.
Bro, mate. Bro, I had 800 milligrams of caffeine a couple of days ago on my time zone shift day because I lost 6 hours. So I stayed up until like 4:30 a.m. here, and I had 800 milligrams of caffeine, and I was chilling, bro. Had a nice steak to wash it down.
No, because I've been outside in the heat the entire day and I'm exhausted. This is the earliest I will ever go to bed on a summer night. I technically have one final left, but I don't really care about it, so I'm gonna call it summer now.
100-degree days coming up.
I hate when it's like and I do actually have to go in a minute, but, like, when it's cold, like, you can bundle up and make yourself warm, like, when it's hot, you don't really get so naked.
And Mina and Bianca, Ali, I think that says Peyton. Joseph's message is always delete, bro. Alright,
You all
I
have a good
see.
night. Thank you to everyone that joined.
I see. Trump 2024. Gotta troll him a little bit. I don't even care what happens. I'm just entertained, bro. This is so fire. This delicious blue one. Blue one is so delicious. Do you love me? Do you love? Do you love me? Do you love? She fell in love with me, not my money. Hmm. I can't lie to her, but love me. Do you know? My legs have grown so much. They used to be. Tomorrow's gonna be fun. I'm doing well though. Alright. I love you guys. Good night. If you want my free abs guide, send me the word abs on Instagram. I'll send it to you.